Hey, how is it going? Daniel here and welcome back to my channel. First off, I want to wish you a happy new year. I hope you will achieve all your goals this year. I'm determined to crush mine. Today marks the first workout in 2024 and I'll be guiding you through my shoulder and triceps workout. The shoulder joint is the joint that is the most prone to injuries. Any upper body pressing movement will affect the shoulder joint. This is the reason why warming up before doing any pressing movements with your shoulders is extremely important. Before my shoulder or chest workout, I like to do some shoulder external rotation first, then I move on to the warm-up sets. Today I will start with an overhead shoulder press. Before my working set I do 3 to 4 warm-up sets. Warm-up sets are critical to prepare physically and psychologically for the heavy sets. Besides that, they drive some blood to the working muscles and make them ready for the heavy working sets. When I'm doing an overhead shoulder press, I adjust the backrest of the bench and I make sure that it is not too stiff. If it's almost a 90-degree angle, it's too stiff for me and I tend to arch my back too much when pressing the weight above my head. The hardest part here is to put the weight into the starting position, well, at least for me. Here's when the spotter would come in handy to help with getting the dumbbells in the starting position. But this, of course, it's not always the case. In the eccentric phase of this movement, I slightly rotate my elbows in. During the whole execution, I make sure that my shoulders don't rotate externally because that would eventually cause an injury. Since I've just started with this training split, I do only 2 sets here. I will increase the training volume in the weeks ahead in the program. I use the weight that I can lift around 8 to 10 reps. If I have a spotter, I go even heavier with the weight and aim for 6 to 8 reps. This is great exercise to work on shoulder strength and size. The second exercise is the tricep dip. When I'm working out my shoulders and triceps, I do one exercise for the shoulders, then one for the triceps, then back on shoulder exercise, and so on. I don't superset the exercises. With this method, the muscles are fresher when it's time to hit them again. Since this is the first exercise for the triceps, I normally do a few warm-up sets first. Dips are my favorite exercise for the triceps. It's a compound movement that works all 3 heads of the triceps synergistically, and it's a great exercise to add size and strength to the triceps. I like to go heavy on the dips. I usually aim for 6 to 8 reps. Similar to the shoulder press here, I do 2 sets and I increase the volume in the weeks ahead. My training philosophy is simple. I always try to beat my training log. Sometimes I manage to do this by lifting more weight or doing more reps with the same amount of weight. When none of this happens, then I add another set. In this way, I'm increasing the training volume and the progression curve. Moving on to the second shoulder exercise, the lateral raises. The lateral raise is my favorite shoulder exercise. If I would pick only one exercise for the shoulders, I would choose the lateral raises. They target the lateral deltoids directly. I do reverse pyramid sets on this exercise. And I do from 8 reps on this exercise up to 15 reps. Reverse pyramid sets are perfect to add more volume to the workout. Know that reverse pyramid training is not better than traditional training. It offers you another training option but with a nice cave it. It can be used to help break through training plateaus. Now it's time for the second exercise for the triceps, the skull crushers. I like to do them slightly differently by lowering the weight behind my head to get a better stretch in the triceps. It also puts less stress on my elbow joint doing it this way. I believe this variation is called French press, but don't take my word for it. I did one feeder set just to get prepared for the movement. Here I do just one working set in a 6 to 8 rep range. I will add more sets when it's time to increase the training volume. I believe that one set done at 100% is more productive than 3 or 4 sets done at 80%. The last exercise for the shoulder is the dumbbell reverse fly or bent over lateral raises. Again, one set on this exercise as well. I think that the shoulders get already a lot of work during bench pressing, for the frontal delts of course. The rear deltoids get a lot of work during rowing, so there's no need to go crazy with the volume. If you can grow and progress with 5 sets for shoulders, then why do 10 sets or more if they are not needed? The last exercise for the triceps is an isolation movement, the tricep press down. I use various attachments here. Sometimes I use the rope, sometimes a straight bar, a V bar, and so on. 2 sets here where I aim for 10 to 12 reps. In my whole workout I did 5 working sets for the shoulders and 5 working sets for the triceps. My workouts last approximately 45 minutes. Maybe sometimes an hour when of course I increase the training volume through time, but rarely I go over an hour. And this is a sweet spot for me, about 45 minutes to an hour. After that my focus drops and of course my sets, my repetitions are not so quality anymore, and it's just not so productive anymore. That's it for today. Let me know in the comments which is your favorite shoulder exercise or your favorite triceps exercise. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like the video and subscribe. It means a lot. Take care of yourself, be consistent, and you will crush your fitness goals in 2024. Bye.